The unthinkable is happening. You thought you had heard the last from this particularly amazing studio, dare I say, fantastic studio. But no, you have not heard the last of them. They were responsible for one of the most baffling flops in gaming history. They went from being the most wishlisted game on Steam to being shut down within, what, a week, 2 weeks, something like that? It's crazy. No, I'm not talking about Concord 2, though this very well could turn into that. I'm talking about a tweet that was posted by Fantastic, the developers of The Day Before, that zombie game that dropped, was broken, didn't have any gameplay in it, and then was shuttered shortly after. They simply said regaining trust will be tough, but we're motivated to make more games if our Kickstarter succeeds. With its all or nothing model, contributions will be refunded if we miss the target. We value your support and all funds will go to development, not profit. They're back. They're back. If you don't know these guys and somehow you've wiped it from your memory, The Day Before devs, they are kickstarting a new game that I'll show you in just a second that actually doesn't look that bad, frankly. It looks like an actual video game, but I'll show you that in a minute. But they're rebranding as Fantastic 2.0, and they're basically saying, we're sorry. We're really sorry. And this is after, of course, with The Day Before, they said, on the latest episode of The Fall of The Day Before, we joined Fantastic, the game's beleaguered developer, who has taken to social circles to publish a heartfelt emotional statement saying, quote, "This was our first big experience. Shit happens." That's what you want to hear, right? What did you want? Shit happens, man. Like, it's unreal. It's unreal. The sentiment is representative of the entire project, right? Hours ago, it was announced that Fantastic would be closing down its operations just 4 days after the release of The Day Before. This is, so like with Concord's flop, where they shut it down less than 2 weeks after it came out, people were like, this has to be the most ridiculous, like, collapse of a live service thing ever, right? Of any game ever, not even just live service, which is true on like that scale. The Day Before, it's not really clear how much money was spent on it because by their own admission, the developers were working on a volunteer basis. It wasn't even like an actual company. It was basically volunteers putting this together with flipped assets and stuff from various online stores. Like, there was basically nothing original about the game. It was all just asset flips. But they shut it down just 4 days after they initially released it. The long-awaited game that was believed to be a scam since it was revealed back in 2021, it had one of the most suspicious, doubted development journeys in gaming history, and when it surfaced, it was made quite clear that the project was effectively a rug pull. There were countless indicators that this project was a failure from the start. As time went on, things got worse, and nothing Fantastic the developer did could help the situation. Now the company is running rampant on social media, almost openly mocking the people who purchased the game at full price. That's right, this early access game that was barely built in a serviceable state was being sold for $40. This is the kind of thing the team is posting. The tweet has since been deleted, it looks like, but it just says this was our first big experience. Shit happens. Is the tweet still up? Nope, it's been deleted. It's been deleted. Again, I can't say I'm surprised, but anyway. So all of this was happening. It's all crazy. We thought this was the end of it, that they just moved on. They deleted all their tweets, but then they posted one and then another and then another. The first tweet was, "Once you helped us create Fantastic through Kickstarter, today we need your help again to bring Fantastic back. Learn more and support us. Hashtag Fantastic, hashtag Prop Night, hashtag Escape Factory." No hashtag Day Before, interestingly enough. And then they posted the one we just went through. "Everyone deserves a second chance. We deeply apologize to everyone for The Day Before and take full responsibility for what happened. Check out our plan, Fantastic 2.0, where we share how we'll fix our past mistakes and are preparing to return for the better." When you click on this, they have an official document, okay? This official document is Fantastic 2.0, the plan for recovery. You scroll down, principles, honesty, transparency, professionalism. We're transitioning from a volunteer-driven approach to one firmly rooted in professionalism. Our company is going to have employees. This is one of our 3 pillars. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what a novel idea? Expand professionalism, raise development standards, enhance brand identity. Yeah, the rebranding process will be completed to align Fantastic's identity with its new core values of honesty. I don't understand why they're even doing this. Like in the past, when there's been crappy games put out by kind of, let's be honest, scam artists, this wasn't even art. This was like scam crayon drawings. Like it wasn't even on that level. But normally they just go away and then they come back with like a new, I guess, studio, a new company, and maybe they have somebody else be the front facing, like customer facing person, and they stay in the background. That's typically what you see. You don't see them just coming out and being like, yeah, well, we know that a lot of people Googled our brand name, so we're going to keep that for the SEO, but we're going to just try to rebrand it and do that. Our mission is to create games that will be loved for decades. Our vision is to become one of the most loved game companies by creating fantastic, innovative, and emotionally engaging experiences. Okay. That's the whole thing. All told, like maybe 800 words. This is their whole plan for recovery. Okay. Okay. That's the whole thing. Now, what is their Kickstarter? What are they doing? Well, they are kickstarting a game called Escape Factory. This is what it looks like. Okay. Physics-based co-op fun. Okay. Kind of looks like Fall Guys. A little bit. What I'm really curious about is whether any of these assets are like original. Because I have a feeling most of the stuff you're seeing on screen is probably taken from like the is probably taken from the Unreal Engine store or like what's the other one? Squid something, Ink Squid, Squid some there's another online store like that. But anyway, I wouldn't be surprised if they're flipping assets again. But you can see they're trying to raise $15,567 dollars. They have gotten 23 people to pitch in for a total of $496. And because it's a Kickstarter in this way, you will only be charged if the project meets its funding goal by the campaign deadline. And you can see that they have different reward tiers and stuff. Their top of the line bundle, whatever, is $5,000, $12,000. The $12,000 teal. Enjoy an unforgettable dinner with the founders of Fantastic. Details to be discussed via a Zoom call. As a token of appreciation, you'll be named as a special sponsor in the game credits and on the supporters wall of our oh, my camera's blocking it, of our website. Additionally, you'll receive the prestigious elite backer role on our community Discord server, showcasing your exceptional support. And they have 10 of those available. To a certain extent, I'll be real, I admire the chutzpah. I admire the balls. Because let's be honest, what studio, like what people would have the balls after the day before to go and do this? It's unbelievable. Yeah, Luke, buy it and go to dinner with them. I will be honest, I did ponder that. I do think, unironically, there could be some good content there to do like a mini documentary and be like, hey, I'll throw money at you if I can come and you fly me out to do dinner. But it sounds like, yeah, details to be discussed. I imagine they're going to make you pay for your flights. So it's like 12,000 plus another however many thousands to get to Singapore. So does a video like that do that much? Probably not. I need a couple sponsorships. Like, I don't know, man. And then this is their roadmap. Stretch goals. 20K game launch secured. Fantastic's return. Okay. 50K Steam Deck version. 100K console version on PS5. 150K free DLC, 2 new locations. 200K Nintendo Switch version. 250, each location has its own unique soundtrack. 300 free DLC, 2 new locations. 500K new mode. 700K creator mode. And after that, who knows? They're actually sharing stuff. I want to know though. I want to know. Can I just go Google? I want to Google this and see if there is anything similar. Oh, it's okay. Okay. It might be an original asset. That would be crazy from them because they've never done that before, but it very well could be. And if it is, props to them. Props to them if it is. So there you go. There you go. All of that set aside, our attempted debunk of that set aside, I'm glad to see that they're at least seemingly making something. I don't know why anybody on Earth would give them money after that whole day before thing. But you know what? If they can win us over and put out a good game, cool. If they put out a good game, I'll buy it. But they got to put it out. The thing is with like Kickstarters and fundraising is built on trust. And if you don't have that trust, nobody's going to give you money, nor should they. And so for this, like, there's just no reason to throw money at them right now. But if they can find some other investor to bankroll it or whatever it is, that's fine. That's fine. But you should win us over and then ask us for money, because like having really negative opinions, or all of us looking at you and having really negative opinions of your company, like, we're not going to magically just change our opinion because now you started asking us for more money and you promise really hard that you're going to, like, you're different now. Like, I'm sorry. Now, damn it, Chick-fil-A knows I'm hungry. So they're putting up these commercials. Damn it. So anyway, don't give them money. If they want to win us over and make a good game that we buy because it's really good, awesome. We'll be there to play it. But I don't think you should give them money before they've demonstrated that. Even from like well-established studios, asking for money before the game is done is usually a bit of a risk. And even then, you can't really blame people for not wanting to throw money at you. But what are you going to do? He took my thing.